Hello YouTube. I decided to upload every video I make twice. First in Russian, and 1 minute later the same video will be uploaded in English. Russian titles means video is in Russian, and if you see English title, it means I'll speak my broken English in it. Please let me know in comments if it works for you. Once a month I make a video about what's in bloom, like the one you're watching right now, and I like to pick most beautiful orchid of the month, my king and queen. There is 11 orchids blooming at the moment in September, so let's start with Psychopsis calihi big, cross Craminianum with paphiopedilum. Look at these antennas, stripy green and purple. This one is a first time bloomer for me. It is a sequential bloomer, so flower will stay up to 4 weeks. Then after that there is going to be a new one. Then 4 weeks later another flower. It's supposed to bloom from the same spike for years. When I look at the flower, I don't see butterfly, I see Japanese samurai. Next orchid in bloom is Dendrobium pumpkin patch. I have no idea why they named Dendrobium a pumpkin. There is no orange color in it. I cannot take a credit for blooming this one because it was a gift when I was in Florida on vacation. My friend Zalina, she got it for me from Sundance Orchids nursery in Fort Myers. You know what those spots on leaves are? I was spraying with insecticide yesterday. You know why I like this type of dendrobiums? They are compact, they don't take much room, plus they can bloom twice a year, and they bloom for about 2 to 3 months, and they grow fast. The second spike was only 1 inch tall 3 weeks ago when I was on vacation. The only minus, it is not fragrant, but so pretty. Candidate number 3 to be the prettiest of the month is Phalaenopsis Specioza. Sorry, the plant does not look clean, but it is better for plant. I have another one. It was in bloom 6 months ago and it had more petals colored in red, but this one has only one red petal and looks like tetraspis. But some people, they believe tetraspis is a variation of Phalaenopsis speciosa. In nature, it grows in mangrove trees forest when it's shady, not too much light, and tropical rain every day. That's why it does not like to go bone dry in its media, and it likes to grow in shade. Another Phalaenopsis from Asia is Phalaenopsis equestris, variation Cerulean. This one comes from Philippines, Taiwan, comes from Asia and grow on trees but very low altitude. It grows in hot areas near streams where humidity is high. It can bloom any time of the year, but likely from September to April. I got this orchid 7 months ago. My friend from California, she sent it to me, and it started to grow spike right away 7 months ago, and now the first flower is open. You know, I have more Asian phals in bloom, like this one, Belina. Brought it from Florida, and 3 weeks ago it just started to open first flower. See, leaves are still clean, and yesterday I sprayed them, and sorry, sloppy looking phal, but pretty and fragrant. The shape of the flower is perfect, and it opened so flat. The second flower on its spike looks like it's not going to make it. I'm thinking maybe I water it not enough, or she is just mad at me for bringing her from sunny Florida to cold and gloomy Pennsylvania. That's what it is. And one more Phalaenopsis again. This one, named Cheese Moon, was hybridized in Taiwan, and I show it in bloom in August video. Blooming for 2 months already. You know, I have species in my collection, but I don't mind to have those pretty hybrids. If I look at it and enjoy its blooms, I want it. And it does not have to be something rare, something unique, but it has to be eye candy for me. That's my point. I had a very busy month in September, so I was filming orchids in bloom when I had a chance. And now I put all my orchid diary all together. Let me show you another Asian guy. The primary hybrid between two species, Paphiopedilum concolor and Paphiopedilum tyanum. Concolor is a yellow puff, all covered in freckles, but tyanum is crystal white. And their hybrid got that white color with freckles all over. It bloomed before, and now plant is blooming second time, and two more girls are coming, but it is a very slow grower. Flowers are open 3 weeks ago and started to fade already. I think there is one more week and it will be done blooming, but I got two flowers on one spike. I'm thinking the reason flowers not staying longer because I have it in a very bright light, or maybe I'm not watering enough. So much to learn. And there is another puff from Asia, concolor itself, the parent of the previous one. This one is yellow with a purple freckles all over. This one has a single flower, a little bit larger size than the white one with two flowers. And I read about concolor. It might give you one flower sometime. Next time it might give you two or even three flowers. This orchid is blooming from a second fan. After they done blooming, I'm gonna give them some rest period. I'm gonna reduce water, put them in a corner with a less light. We'll wait till new growth will start to show up. Then I will water more frequently. I think they are most cutest orchids of the month, don't you think? Especially I like to look at them side by side. But there is another orchid in bloom, the Catasetum Razzle Dazzle. I filmed it a couple weeks ago. Then later, when blooms started to fade a little bit, I even took it to Orchid Society of Western Pennsylvania meeting. And usually we have show and tell, like a little talk when you show your orchids and tell people about how you grow it. So I'm talking about Razzle Dazzle and I'm asking, hey people, do you wanna see how it shoots Palina at you? And I'm trying to touch that little trigger so it will shoot Palina at my finger. You know, that's how they actually pollinate, shooting at bees or beetles, bugs. So right from here, center of the flower, a little thing will, like an arrow, will shoot at you. But guess what? Nothing is happening. I'm touching the trigger and touching the trigger. Nothing is happening. Then one older, more experienced orchid grower, she said, you know why? Because the flowers are too old at the moment. So it does not even care about pollination no more. It's about be done. It was so cool to know that most last and youngest flower on the bottom of spike did the trick. There is another Razzle Dazzle I had in bloom last November. Okay, moving on. Aliciara Hilo Ablaze Hilo Gold. beautiful big flowers opening one after another, and now I have all 4 open. It was featured in August video about blooming, but I didn't have all flowers open at that time. Now I think flowers got even bigger in size, and the lip from being just yellow gold turning into a copper reddish color. Aliciara is intergeneric hybrid between 3 genera Oncidium, Miltonia, and Brassica orchid. She was the queen of the month of August. And now I have to wait the whole year to see that beauty in bloom again. Dendrobium laturea type QF Kaino. That picture I took 2 months ago, and it is still in bloom. It is a primary hybrid between Dendrobium atravillaceum and Hodgkinsonii. The orchid is native to New Guinea. It likes to warm in the hot temperatures. It does not like to become bone dry. Grows pretty well for me. I have lava rocks on the bottom, then bark and top coated with a sphagnum moss. I have a soft spot for Dendrobium, especially laturea type. They grow fast and they bloom a couple times a year, and flowers stay on about up to 4 months. Plus it can bloom from the same pseudobulbs for a few times. Isn't it cool? And now it is time to announce most prettiest orchids of the month. 2 paphiopedilums, concolor and concolor cross Tyanum. 2 kings for the month of September. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know in a comment if you like it. Best wishes to you and to your orchids. Until next time. Bye bye.